At the other guard position, Lonzo Ball. At center, Nikola Vucevic. At small forward, Zach LaVine. At the other forward position, DeMar DeRozan. The head coach of the visiting team is Billy Donovan. And now let's make some noise for the starting five for the Utah Jazz. Starting at power forward, standing 6'11", number 41, Kelly Olynyk. Starting at point, standing 6'2", number 2, Colin Sexton. At guard, at 6'4", number 00, Jordan Clarkson. Starting at center, at 7, number 24, Walker Kessler. At the other forward position, at 7, wearing number 23, Lauri Markkanen.
Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan set the all-time record for consecutive games with over 35 points and above 50% field goal shooting, surpassing the great Wilt Chamberlain. DeMar said, quote, "As a fan of the history of the game, to have the privilege of these opportunities, it's something I never take for granted." Brian?
Oh, incredible. Thanks, Allie. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine, then it's Ball, and it's Caruso in a shooting guard. And for Utah, Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton, then it's Jordan Clarkson. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Now here's Sexton. Markkanen outside. 5 to shoot. Over LaVine, and that one's good. Markkanen.
I love this shot from Markkanen, right? The mid-range game is there as well. I know he can shoot it from deep, but sometimes you got to get to the in-between spots.
Sexton against Ball. Here's DeRozan. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Olynyk. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Boy, there's a lot about Lauri Markkanen that makes this guy unique. 7-footer with a big-time offensive game. That actually happens mostly outside the arc guys.
One shot.
One shot. That's good for Markkanen. Markkanen's unique play style is right there in his stat line, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. That's the point. A big man averaging more three-point attempts than regular two-point field goal attempts. Who else is doing that? At 7 feet tall, but somehow he makes it work.
Back to Ball. From downtown. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen outside. Pass to Clarkson. The fadeaway. And again, it's Utah.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Caruso outside. Sexton against ball. Over Sexton. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by DeRozan.
See, I think it's the athleticism of DeMar DeRozan at work and showing how effective he can be when he hits the glass.
Caruso against Clarkson. Shoots over Caruso. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Jazz out in front. They're up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Colin Sexton. Juan Toscano-Anderson is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Azubuike in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly making it easy for his teammate to score.
Utah with the ball. After the basket by Chicago. Here's Gay. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Pass to Dosunmu. Outside Levine. Here's Beverly. Here's Williams. Defended by Gay. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Back on draft night 2017. The Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner. And he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
First one falls for him. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
The Jazz making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, you know, guys, he was selected all the way back in 2006. But Rudy Gay is still going. One of the final players from the draft class active in the league.
Now here's Levine. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Levine. Here's Abaji. Pass to Gay. Here's Abaji. Here's Horton Tucker. Beverly defending. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. And it's Chicago with a board. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Inside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
That's one way to do it. DeRozan shows off his aerial skills with the firm finish.
17 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Horton Tucker. Beverly defending. Here's Gay. Misses the layup.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. Shaq, how'd you think the Jazz were playing?
Hard to feel happy when your opponent's shooting over 60%. You're going to have to make things harder for those guys. Force them out their comfort zone. Contest every shot.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Make some noise and get out.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
But one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ball in at the one spot. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
Outside LaVine. Back to Ball. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Pass to Caruso. Markkanen against LaVine. Over Markkanen. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
The three from DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. No good on the shot. And Utah will come the other way. It's Markkanen on the wing. He's covered by LaVine. And that one's good. Markkanen.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big time finish.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Ball passes to Caruso. Pass to Vucevic. There's Ball with a three. Rebound by Olynyk. Outside Sexton. Shoots over Ball. Tipped.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton out there with Taylor Horton Tucker. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Azubuike in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Gay. Plenty of space. And perfection right through the net.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Levine. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Pass to Azubuike. Markkanen outside. Shoots over Levine. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the layup is good off the glass.
What a fantastic finish by Zach LaVine. Contact, yeah, I can finish through that.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
Now here's Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Horton Tucker. Shoots over Caruso. Ball with the rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Left side Levine. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, I like that mentality by LaVine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
Shooting for Chicago, Zach LaVine. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
You know, Zach LaVine entered the league as an elite athlete and with instincts to score the basketball. But what you love is this guy wants to contribute to winning, and you see that by his willingness to compete on the defensive end.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. DeRozan comes in for Williams. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Second team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Jordan Watson. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. DeRozan against Olynyk with the 10-footer. And again, no good by Chicago. Now Sexton. And so it's Utah with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.